All right, Shalom. Start off as always, man, by giving all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, HaKodash. That one is unto the apostles, the others, and the bishops of Great Millstone. I want to send much love to the brothers out there doing this work in truth and sincerity. And also want to send peace and blessings out to the believers of the hopeful elect. And in this afternoon lesson, man, I just want to speak about the situation that happened at the rodeo last night with the jakes out there who got to fighting. And just to speak about, man, the negativeness, if that's a word, when you get a bunch of jakes in one spot, bro, okay? Them people at the rodeo, man, them young jakes, most of them from out of town, people coming to Houston for spring break and whatnot. Um, they had the fighting last night, video going viral on social media, man, and the cops came and they shut the rodeo down. Pretty much for disorderly conduct. Jake got arrested, young Jake's out there, And I'm like, that was predictable, you know, because when you get a bunch of Jakes in one spot, man, there's guaranteed wickedness, fights, shootings to happen, okay? Jake don't get together to do something constructive, right? Something that's beneficial for themselves. Jake gathered for wickedness, Jake gathered for fights, Jake gathered for adultery, okay? And so with the fight happening at the rodeo, man, I'm not surprised by it. It was only a matter of time. This is why if you go out, so to speak, and there's a bunch of so-called black people around, you better get the moving, okay? You better get the moving around, man. Because Jake is all about evil, okay? It tells you in the scriptures in Isaiah 59 in the NLT Bible, man, it tells you that violence is their trademark. Jake is all about wickedness, all about violence, man. All about hurting one another, bro. This is why the Most High has that scripture written by 2/3, bro. This is why, bro, because Jake is out of control. I wasn't surprised one bit, bro, seeing them niggas fight on at the rodeo. Duh, okay? Jake is a damn crazy person, man. This is why I don't go to no all black events, okay? There is no way in the hell I'm going to an all black spot, right? no, no, sir. Niggas are crazy, okay? You can't find comfort amongst your own people, man. And even rappers, they wicked as hell, but even them niggas, man, they so-called get on and try to go back home and Jake kill him. Because Jake is crazy, okay? Ain't no love amongst Jake, man. And this is why that fire has to come, bro. Now you see why that fire is written, man, okay? Isaiah 66:15, 2 Peter 3:10, man. It's needed, bro. And when you behold Jake's behavior, you see why, okay, the flood came. You see why it came. It had to come. Most I got tired of Jake evil, man. Okay, violence spread everywhere, right? Jake merging with the heathen, learning the gods, marrying the heathen, and forsook the ways of the Most High, man. So I'm not surprised that fire is coming. It needs to come, okay, to put an end to this misery, man, to the hell, okay? Jake, man, bro, look, I thank the Most High, bro, for the truth, man, for peace, bro, for understanding. Because Jake is fucking destroyed, man. And we was in the world, destroyed, or just like that, man, so we can speak about the experience of being lost, man, okay? And having violence, that violence and hatred towards your own people for no reason, right? um, they said that the girls got to fight first out there. You know, some women out there fighting. I saw it, man. There was weed was everywhere. So Eve was out there. Okay, Eve was out there, and weave everywhere. Then the man got involved. You know, the man want to protect his woman. You know, get your man, get off my bit, get off my bit. You know, Jake crazy. But yeah, bro, I was surprised by one bit, man. Right? Jake's mind had been given over to darkness. So just word of advice, man. Do not go to all black parties, all black events. Stay away from it. Stay away from all black. I don't care, bro. Jake mess up anything, and that's why the Most High got to change us. Okay, Jake. Most High got to change Jake, bro. We got to get brand new bodies, bro, and he got to put his spirit in us to force us to do right. So Jake ain't gonna do right, bro. Can you imagine? Right? Can you imagine taking these Jakes here in Babylon, right? Taking them to the kingdom, they don't get no upgrade or nothing. You know, just save them how the Lord did back in ancient Egypt. You know, the Lord brought Jake out. You know, but he killed off that generation in the wilderness, bro. Why? Because of Jake evil. So imagine if that happened this time, which is not gonna happen. You know, but the Lord take all of Jake, all black and brown people, whatever, right? Jake to the kingdom, and and Jake don't get no upgrade, new body, no upgrade of the law, nothing. Bro, Jake gonna destroy the kingdom, bro. They'll destroy it, bro. So the Lord gotta upgrade us, man. Jake is geared just toward evil, bro. You know? So stay away from black parties, stay away from black events, you know. Um, if you can get you another nationality, a woman, get you one. Now, every single black woman ain't bad, It's some okay sisters out there, man. They of the faith, right? But you rarely meet a woman who's like in the faith, like out in public. Like you don't see that every day, you know. But it's 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 all out there, But man, whatever, though. Just be wise, man. Jake is crazy, bro. Jake is wild. Okay, so that brawl that happened at the rodeo, that was expected. I wasn't surprised by it. Niggas are crazy. So brothers and sisters out there, man, just be wise among Jake. Because Jake love violence, man. All praise Yahweh, Shalom, Shalom.